Hey y'all, it's your girl MJ. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into my channel. Today I'm bringing you guys a soft glam tutorial on one of my good friends, Tiffany. So if you're interested in seeing this video, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be starting off by filling in her brows, and of course y'all know I have my trusty eyebrow pencil by L'Oreal Brow Stylist. Yeah, y'all know how I feel about this pencil. I talked about it in my last tutorial. So yes, I'm going to start by filling in her brows. As you can see, her brow hairs are very light, so I just kind of want to darken them a little bit. I don't want them to look too dramatic, so just watch as I use this pencil to apply hair-like strokes. I'm just going to give you guys a little backstory on how Tiff and I met on social media. I want to say we met on Twitter in like 2016, 2017. I was just getting started in my makeup career, and she was also doing the same thing. And back then, she was just talking about launching a brand, you know, makeup, cosmetics, lip glosses, lip liners, stuff like that. And we just kind of clicked, like we had the same interests. She was always so sweet, so thorough. And now today, February the 26th, is her photo shoot for her brand. And I'm so excited. I'm really blessed that she chose me to be the artist, as to be a part of her campaign. Like, that just made me feel so happy. And I'm really proud of my friend, because we talked about this for a long time, and it's really coming into play. Like, I really cannot wait for y'all to see these products. Like, the lip glosses and lip liners are bomb. When she launches, best believe I'm going to have one of everything, so I can use on myself and also on my clients. So yes, it's big TiCherie day. What's up? Once I get that first brow on fleek, I just move on to the next one and fill it in the same exact way. So just watch patiently as I get these brows perfect, because that's what I do. Now that I have those brows snatched up and very much on fleek, I'm going to go in with medium tan neutral, which is a shade from Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm using a flat concealer brush from Delium Tools to snatch her brows up even more and just give them that clean cut look that I like on all of my clients. I like to drag that concealer down onto her entire lid, so this way it's easier for me to prep my base for the eyeshadow look that we're going to do today. And I'm going to do the same thing on both eyes, so just watch closely. If you have any questions, please write them in the comment box below. By the way, this was my first time filming a tutorial on my camera. I usually record all of my tutorials on my phone. I didn't realize how much I was in this video. So, hey y'all. Hey. I remember when I first started doing makeup, and I will always hear people say that eyebrows are sisters, not twins. The brows that I like to give out on my girls are twins. I take my time. Brows are the most important part of the face. I feel like that's the first thing people see when they see you. They see your brows. So I don't want you to have one brow up on your forehead, the other brow on your cheek. I take my time when I'm doing these brows because My girl's gonna be out here slaying. I don't play those kind of games. Now that I have that concealer cover all over her lid, I'm just gonna go in with the fluffy brush from e.l.f. and I'm just gonna pat that concealer in. This will kind of help my base dry down faster. And this will make it easier for me to apply eyeshadows. When I'm applying eyeshadows, I like to apply my shadows on a nice clean base. I don't want any harsh lines and I don't want any creases. So I do pat for dear life because I want that concealer to pretty much melt into her skin. She wanted nude tones for her eyeshadow look, so I'm going to go in with the new Persuasion palette by Bolive Beauty. Like I said last time, y'all, this is one of my favorite palettes. I love everything about this palette. I love the colors. I love how the eyeshadows blend so flawlessly. If you don't have this palette, you need to get this palette. I only use 4 shades in total for this look. And I'm going there with a random fluffy blending brush to start applying those colors. The first 2 shades I used was Fawn and Chocola. And this kind of gave me like that perfect brown tone that I was looking for to start off this look. And as you can see, I'm just packing this color onto the lid. And I'm going to do some patting and also some circular motions to get that color blended out. When you are blending out eyeshadow, just like any other step during makeup, you have to take your time. Like, you want everything to look nice and flawless. And I feel like at this point in my career, I'm very big on perfection. Like, I'm putting my name on this at the end of the day. So yes, I'm going to put my all into it. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to make sure that my girls look good when they get up on my chair. So, yeah, that's just a little something about me. But anyway, let's get back to it. Once I have that eyeshadow blended out the way that I love, the way that I like, the way that it's supposed to be, I'm now going in with a smaller crease brush from Morphe, and I'm going to use 2 more shades, Mocha and Cafe, to intensify that crease. And this gives this look like that real like sexy sultry vibe that we were going for. Soft glam. Yeah, it's my day. It's my photo shoot. I'm launching my brand. I'm proud of my friend, y'all. I'm so proud of her. Like I said, we've been talking about this for a long time, and today is the day. I'm gonna keep saying it, y'all. It's TiCherie Day. I'm hyped. I'm about to spend a little second on this blending process. I do take blending very personal, so just sit back, relax, and watch me do my thing. Always told me to be careful who I love, and Daddy always told me make sure he's right. I always had my eyes on this one particular guy. I was too shy, so I decided to write. I'm sending you a 4-page letter, and I enclose it. I'm done with that first eye, so I'm going to move on to the second eye, and I'm going to do the same exact steps. We really did have a lot of fun creating this look. We talked a lot. We definitely was being some damn chatty patties during this look, but nonetheless, we had a great time, and I am very thankful that she chose me to be a part of something so special to her. So yes, guys, just stay tuned, and I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to show y'all how I blended this thing on out. Nobody else you. Nobody else makes you. Nobody else had a clue what I could do, what I could do. We're right around love, right around the trust, right around the dick. Right around the slap, me up the dick, I'm throwing a fit. Right around the world, clearly right around talking to me. Oh, yeah. Feel it in my heart, feel it in my soul, feel it in my body, baby. I you do know, but never fall out of love with you. Now it's time to finish up this eye look, so I'm going to be going in with the Plouise eyeshadow base in the color Rumor 2, and I'm going to take that flat Delium tool brush again to pat this concealer onto her lid. This look was kind of like a cut crease but no cut crease look, So as you can see, I'm just patting a little bit of concealer onto the center of her lid, and once it's in position to where I need it to be, I'm going to go in with the blender brush and I'm just going to pat that out, and that'll just help the concealer dry down, and I can just place the eyeshadow right on top, and that gives it that soft glam look. Like the eyes are nice and soft, but it's still a sexy sultry look at the same time, if you get what I'm saying. Earlier I mentioned that I only use 4 shades from this palette. My apologies, I actually used 6. To set this concealer into place, I went in with the 2 shades mixed together, Snowflake and Butter Pecan. I feel like these 2 colors blended together just give the look that that might have been missing. So I just take another fluffy blending brush and I gather these 2 colors together. So I'm just dipping back and forth between these 2 shades, building up on my brush, and then I just pat it onto her lid. And as you can see, it really does just look so pretty. And once I have it blended in, I'm going to go in with that crease brush again that I used from Morphe with those 2 shades, Mocha and Cafe, and I'm just going to blend that all together, so that way these colors are melting into each other and it just looks so great. It looks so good. I have been getting booked for a lot of soft glam looks lately, and honestly I'm loving it. I think that this eye look that I did today may be my go-to look. It's so pretty and it really suits everyone, even if you know it's your first time wearing makeup but you want a little razzle dazzle. This is perfect. It's a great, you're going out with your girls, you're going out with your man. It's a very versatile look. It's so pretty. I really love it. I enjoyed this look 110%. Before we top off this look with some lashes, I'm going to go in with a disposable spoolie and I'm going to apply some mascara to her natural lashes, and this will help her natural lashes blend better with the falsies. The other day I took a class with one of my girlfriends. Her name is SG on a Beat, or Saida, and she gave me this trick where if you bend the spoolie, it'll help you better apply the mascara to the natural lashes, and it's true. And I think I'm going to do this trick all the time. So thank you, Saida. So the lashes that I will be using today is from a company named Poop Lunch on Amazon. I use these lashes for all of my clients. The lashes are beautiful. I like the fact that it's kind of short in the beginning and it flares all the way out in the end. Lashes really make you get in the mirror and really just like start talking heavy. Like you get in the mirror and be like, damn, is that really me? Damn, girl, you look fine. Like, damn. I really don't understand how some girls, wear a full beat face of makeup, glitter, all that extra stuff, but don't want to wear lashes. Like, lashes are the key to the beat. Lashes really, like I said, they turn you up. They bring out that alter ego that might have been hidden in the closet for years, but you put them lashes on and you might be the Beyonce of the crew. You never know, but girl, put them lashes on and find out. I like to apply the lash glue directly to the lash line of the client. Since our bodies are warm, it will help the glue dry faster, and all I need to do is just pop the lashes right on top. I do apply my lashes with tweezers. I'm jealous of people that can apply lashes without tweezers. It's hard for me. Maybe it's hard because my nails are always long, but yeah, the tweezers, they really help me just pop that lash exactly where it needs to be. But y'all, if you look close, you see how that eye is just like, ooh, look at that lash. Beautiful. She was feeling it, honestly. We was like really talking trash this whole time. She was getting into it. But it's like when you, as a client, when you feel me put them lashes on, you might just be like shimmying on the inside like, oh, I can't wait till she done. You a little post-so baby. You a little 48 baby. Got a little candy in her pocket. She gon' take off like a... You already know. The lashes are popping and it's time for us to move on to the face. So I'm just going in with the toner, and this will just help me remove any dirt or excess oils that she has on her face. And once I was finished with that, I went in with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Moisturizer. She definitely did have dry skin. She told me in advance. So I just wanted to make sure that her skin retained moisture under all of this makeup that I'm going to apply. Once that was blended in, I'm going in with the Pore Professional Primer by Benefit just to give the face that slick canvas that I like. And because of this step, when I apply the foundation to her skin, it's going to apply like butter. It's really going to look beautiful. Skin prep is very important when you're doing makeup, whether it's on yourself or on the client, but you want to make sure that you really put your all into skin prep, because if you apply makeup to somebody's face and they have drier skin and you don't prep it properly throughout the day, they may notice that their makeup starts to peel, or they have dry patches, or someone's oily and you don't prep it right. They're going to look like chicken grease, and you don't want that. You don't want that on your name. So just make sure that you are prepping the skin the way it needs to be prepped.
I swear forever left you in the coldest, cause it's cold inside. Looking, I swear if you ever try to leave me alone, I hope you don't turn to a die. Most of the niggas that call me only hit my phone because I get money a lot. I be the one with the phone, you say you gon' take you, but nigga, we know that's a lie. Even before you was gone, the money was long, yeah, we used to fuck up the spots. Bitches be singing my song, I knew it was wrong. Right when I bust down the watch,
we had to do with this song. For real,
I was gonna do it to her, but I don't really wanna use her. Keep giving excuses, when you really gonna make up. Even if I sound stupid, I'ma say what's real to her. Even if you're not truthful, fuck it, I'ma still be good to you.
I had to let my girl have her solo moment, y'all. She said that this was her song, so I'm like, go ahead, girl, jump in your bag, do your thing. And y'all see she was performing. I also feel like this camera has a mind of its own. It just decided to start recording mid-tutorial, but one monkey don't stop no show, and I didn't lose too much footage. So now I'm at the point where I'm applying her foundation. I'm using a flat concealer brush to apply that foundation, and I'm using Nars Soft Matte on her today. I like to just apply a little bit of foundation to the cheeks just to make sure that it's a perfect match for her. And once I realize that it's a great match, I just go in with my sponge and I blend that foundation out. You'll see me going back and forth between the sponge and the makeup brush. I usually don't have a preference. Sometimes I like to use the sponge, sometimes I like to use the brush. It just depends on what kind of finish I'm going for. Since she is doing a photo shoot, I was going for more of a skin-like finish, and I was mainly using the sponge. I always love how that damp sponge gives a nice satin skin-like finish, and I just use the brush to maybe buff out any harsh lines that the sponge may have left behind. So once I'm done with that, I like to contour first. The reason why I like to contour first is so that I'm able to go in and shape her face. I prefer to use a cream contour on my clients. I like how the product always blends out nicely and it shapes the face flawlessly. Today I will be using a foundation stick from Juvia's place. I do not remember the shade. I do apologize. I'm going to go in with a brush and I will apply this foundation stick to her forehead, the hollows of her cheek, and the sides of her nose. Once I have this contour placed everywhere, I'm going to go in with a concealer from Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to place this on her under eye, down the center of her nose, the middle of her forehead, and her chin. I'm placing this concealer in all the places that light will reflect, so that way when she's at her photo shoot, those highlighted places on her face will reflect very nicely on camera, and that's what we're aiming for. I like to let the concealer sit for a while, so that way it becomes tacky and it's nice and full coverage while I'll blend out that contour. I like to use either a brush or a sponge. You'll see me using an angled brush to blend it out, and then I'll top it off with the sponge. I think I like to use the sponge just for more definition. Sometimes the brush doesn't really do what I need it to do, but the sponge definitely melts that product in. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now, just blending out that contour first, and then I'll follow up by blending out that under eye concealer, the forehead, the nose, and the chin. I'm going to speed up this blending process because I did take some time. I do spend a lot of time blending. Blending is very important. I feel like I say this a lot, but it's very true. It's important. So just stay tuned and watch how I got that contour and that highlight super flawless.
That's how cheap to the moon. Fast car make gon' vroom vroom. Niggas just boom boom boom. I'm a visionary. I got the niggas scared. Bought a big paddock with a brand new wrist set. Inside a new Maybach coupe in a butter jelly. I'm sliding in the road, sliding in the lemon, sliding in the Benz. Been working on my confidence and respect. I get a lot of it. I don't ever mean to contradict. If it's up, then it's up with us. Tryna pour another cup with us. See my brother sitting mud with me. My bitch is a 10, my dad in the wind, I fucked at the wind. My dog just caught another body, now he poppin' Xannies again. Caught his ass slipping at the cul-de-sac. Sliding on the Osman toe tag. Just in Miami, I was chillin' with a Zoes at. In the Rolls Royce, I don't need a low jack. Keep the 45, I had to hold it. Gotta ride with it, cause I'm chosen. I just pulled up, won't let me land. Playing dice with mustard, bet it on the photo team. I remember wondering what I'm gonna eat. Pull up that Bentley with no key. I've been on top for a while. Last I chipped to the moon. Fast car make one room. Niggas just boom, boom, boom. I'm a visionary. I got the niggas scared. Bought a big patty with a brand new wrist set. Exciting new Maybach coupe, peanut butter jelly. I'm sliding in the road, sliding in the lamp, sliding in the beam. Been working on my confidence and respect, I get a lot of it. I don't ever mean to contradict. If it's up, then it's up with us. Mud, see me no more. Niggas talk shit, but they never ever knew us.
I wanted to make sure that her makeup lasts all day. Please remember that when you place cream or liquid products, they have to be set with a powder so that they do not move around throughout the day. So I am going in with that same sponge by e.l.f. and I'm using my ultimate favorite setting powder by One Size, and this is their translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to apply this to her under eye. I'm using pat motions because I really want this powder to set into her skin. This powder gives like that blurring effect. Very beautiful. I love it. I think I'm actually just going to invest in all of the colors that he has. But yes, I'm going to use this powder to set her whole entire face. Once her under eye is set, I'm just going to allow some powder to bake while I'll finish up the rest of her face. My favorite part of the whole routine might be the bronzer. I feel like the bronzer just adds that warmth to the face that might have been missing. The bronzer that I'm using is by Colored Raine. I don't remember the exact shade while I'm recording this voiceover, but I will list it down below in the description box. But as you can see, like, look how that bronzer is just applying to her skin. It's so pretty. It's not too dark. It's not too red. It complements her tone very well. This bronzer is being applied everywhere where I place that cream contour. Afterwards, I like to top off that bronzer with some blush, and I'm going in with my Juvia's blush palette volume 2. This is one of the OG blush palettes. If you know, you know. These tones are very pretty. I feel like they suit all skin tones. So I'm just going in and I'm applying this blush to the apples of her cheek. Blush is usually the first thing on the face that begins to fade. So sometimes I do like to go in a little heavy with the blush. And this also adds some color back into the face. We definitely did add a lot of powders. So I do not want her to look pale. So this blush is just giving her like a nice flesh tone look. Very pretty. My girl just sitting there looking pretty. Then I went in with the Inglot 77 gel liner to apply some eyeliner into her waterline. I just use an angle brush to do this. Nothing special. And then I go in again with another disposable spoolie. And I apply some mascara to her bottom lashes. She did have some nice long bottom lashes, so I just wanted to make sure that I went in and I defined each one individually. That powder that I had baking, I'm just going to go in with the Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to dust it away. And you can see how that under eye just looks so nice and smooth. She really does look pretty, you guys. She was so excited, and I was really excited for her. Now, this is when those TiCherie products came into play. Y'all, I cannot wait until she finally launches this brand because this brown lip liner was everything. I love a nice brown lip liner. The pencil was very smooth. It had like a velvet texture, and it was very easy for me to apply on her lip. It didn't crack. It didn't break. It didn't give me a hard time at all. So I definitely will at least have about 5 or 6 of these in my kit when it's time. I like to line the lip completely before I go in and apply the lip gloss. Sometimes I might get a little dramatic with the lip liner and I might overline the client's lips a little bit just to give them a little bit more oomph. You know, a little oomph. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And once it's completely filled in, I'll just blend it out a little bit and I'll pop that lip gloss right in the middle. So the two products I'm using from her is her lip liner in the shade Brick and her lip gloss in the shade Champagne Rose. TiCherie products coming soon. I don't know if y'all noticed, but like that lip gloss, there's a light inside. Shine bright like a diamond. Like, stop playing with my girl. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute. I'm so happy. After I'm done with her lips, I just go in with the continuous setting spray by Morphe, and I set her whole face, and I follow up with the matte setting spray by Makeup Revolution. While her face is still wet, I just go in and apply some highlight, and boom, she out of here. She gone.
Lessons on lessons. Look at my life, man, that's lessons on lessons.